What's up, everybody? I am BK, bkbangers.com. Welcome to another video. Today's video, I am back for the new year. Happy New Year to you and yours. The New Year's began a little rough for me. You know what I'm saying? There's been a death in the family. I hate to even mention it in the video, but it's on my heart, it's on my mind. So R.I.P. Cameron. Sleep in peace. He's a youngin'. I know it's hard on your parents right now. It's hard for the family. And yeah, man, sleep in peace, man. My condolences goes out to my cousins. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about that. But that was on my mind. It's still on my mind. It's on my heart. Heavy. So I just wanna, start the tone how I'm feeling, because it's all about how I'm feeling. So as you can see on the screen, Ski Masks N Bangas, that will be released today, well, tomorrow, at 12 a.m. So today's Thursday, and it'll be released on Friday. If I get this video, if all goes well with recording and editing and everything, it'll be uploaded on time for you guys to see it. In time for the release of the album. Now the album is a 16-track joint. It's all instrumentals. I chopped up some audio here and there to make it cohesive for what I was hearing. It was influenced by the homie CMP, Craftmaster, over at Craftmaster Production, Concrete Zebra. Shout out to the homie. If you've been under a stone, you haven't heard that he's been releasing these sample packs called Ski Masks. What are they called? They're called Ski Masks, right? Let's go over to his site real quick. They're called Ski Masks. That's what they're called, man. It's moving real slow, and I hope this is recording. I should have just went to my G drive. Come on. Alright, so yeah, they're called Ski Mask Samples, and over the holiday season, he released the Black Friday bundle. And he's currently on volume 6, right? And volume 5 and 6 and the SoundCloud loops are for $4.99. So if you don't got them, go out and get them. You know what I'm saying? I caught the first one for $30. So, and then I caught the bundle, and you see the price. So, go out and get it. All that said, to be said that Ski Masks N Bangas was influenced heavily by that sample pack. I'm BK Banger. Ski Masks are the samples, and we put it all together and made it work. All right. So in this video is really, I want to show you guys not the sample packs or any of those things. I want to show you guys the project function of Studio One. Now, a lot of people sleep on this tab right here that says projects for whatever reason, but I was put onto it years ago when I was recording music as a rapper, because I am a rapper. And my engineer used to always record us in Pro Tools, master in Pro Tools sometimes, but finish the mastering in Studio One. And I was always curious. I'm one of those guys that, I ask questions. That's the only way you learn something, is by asking questions. Because if you don't know, you just don't know. So I used to always ask him, why are you going in there? And he used to be like, yo, I master it. I finished the mastering sound to glue the project together. The project. And also, there's something called the ISRC codes, in which I'm gonna touch on shortly. And I'm really trying to keep this video real short and brief, but you know, I'll be talking. And it's been a minute since I spoke to y'all. All right, so I'm gonna enlarge this screen real quick. And hopefully when I press play on this, it plays and it don't make the video choppy. All right. So this is called Ghost Notes. It's not on Ski Masks N Bangas. That'll be released tomorrow, but it is one of those samples that came from the homie CMP. And I ain't gonna tell you how I got that one before you let it out though. But yeah, man. So when you in Studio One and you have this project or track that you're working on, you can get it over to the projects by doing it multiple ways. You can bounce it down to audio to WAV file, bounce it to a you know, an external drive or on your internal hard drive, and then bring it back into Studio One and open up a project at the start. So when you're at the start, you could create a new project, right? And then you can just open it up. So instead of creating a song, you would create a new project and drop that WAV file in there. Or you can go to the song that you're in and you can save, what is it? How you do this again? I should have had it all said and done, right? So you'd Command E it, you'd name it, you'd go to song, and you'd go to add to project. Now you could do this with multiple songs. So say you want to get into the habit of creating 4 projects. Like I'm Ski Masks N Bangas. I locked in and I said, yo, I'm gonna put something together. I was inspired. Trust me, I didn't do it the way that I'm showing you. I'm showing you the easy way. Because when I was just cooking it up. I was gonna put it on the beat site, put the videos on Instagram, YouTube, and leave it at that. So when I did this, I did it the hard way. I had to go back to WAV files, go back to files and pull in and put it all together. But if you create with the project in mind, you have everything glued together. All right, so you go to song, go to add to project, and you go to, it'll say whatever the title of your current song is, and then you do new project. Now it's saving it to a new project, and it gives you the option to rename the project. So, you can rename it Ski Masks N Bangas 2. Right? So this would be the first song for Ski Masks N Bangas 2, if I ever do that. Right? You want to pay attention to your sample rate, because this plays a part into all your tracks has to be in the same sample rate when you're moving over into the project, and that usually is based off of your interface. All right, import tracks from DDP image. I'll show you guys that later. All right, and pay attention to where you're sending it to. You have the option to store it in a different place. right? So this is where my projects is, but you want to be organized with when you're doing that. All right, so you just click OK. Now it bounces it down in real time. That was super fast. Well, not real time, but real time, right? So I press OK. Track 1 is Ghost Notes. Now it's bouncing it. It opened the project and it bounces back to the song. Now it's bouncing it down as it would normally. You know, normally it would take a couple seconds for this to get bounced down. Salute to Craftmaster. He just uploaded a new video. Them 90s projects, originals. We keeping it original over here. So this song length is 3 minutes and 40 seconds. And, you know, it took like 30, 40 seconds to bounce it down completely. And I'm gonna show you guys the cool thing about why you want to do it this way rather than the hard way that I recently went through. All right, so Studio One updated, 1 of 1 mastering, boom. So now you're in here, you're in the mastering area. You get your LUFs, your LUs. It gives you space gaps. So just real quick, this is the DDP. So you could make a DDP image of your project, and then you can import it over to another Studio One setup. It has digital releases, in which is what I created Ski Masks N Bangas to be. Here you could put the album's name or the song's name. You don't have to do 16 songs. You could do 7 songs. It does have a limit from 0 minutes to 80 minutes. So this project section of Studio One will only digitally master 80 minutes, because back in the day, those CDs, some of you guys don't even know what those are, but we had these things called a CD, and they had an 80-minute limit to those. So, you know, you could burn it to a CD, you could burn it to an image file, or you could do a digital release. And again, you put the title name, the artist name, you know, who's the arranger, the composer, the year, the genre of the music, and the artwork. And then on each song, you can put the ISRC number or the UPC number. You could put that right there, and then you're good to go. So the project file in which I want to show you guys, if this will allow me to do that, open existing documents. I hope this opens and it doesn't crash. So this is Ski Masks N Bangas. I did this all in right here. As you can see, all the tracks are titled. They're all titled, and you can put your ISRC numbers in here, right? And you be Gucci. And then once you got your ISRC numbers, that's like your social security number. That's tied to your pros, your BMIs, your ASCAPs, your CSAC. That's basically your royalties. That whenever it gets played in a public broadcasting, it's attached to you personally. If you guys would like to see or more information on the ISRCs, I can definitely do that. Just post it up in the comments and I will, do a video completely surrounding the ISRCs. I know I'm all over the place in this one, but I just wanted to show you the power of the project section of Studio One. So once you have all 16 tracks, or 7 tracks, 2 tracks, 3 tracks, 1 track, you can then glue it all together by having inserts on each initial track, which I don't have anything on these because I had already mixed them down and I had already mastered them, if you will. But I wanted to get a cohesiveness of it, and in here it glues it. So you put that on your master level. You can put your L1s, your L2s, your EQs to get a clean sound with each track, And then once you do that, again, you do a digital release, or you could burn to CD, and all the tracks will be here. You put it either wave or you put it as MP3. If you're gonna send it to like E-mastered or something like that, you want to put it at wave 16-bit 44.1. And if you're gonna go through DistroKid, I might have a link in the description area to DistroKid as well. Definitely for Ski Masks N Bangas, yes. But there'll be a link in there for if you want to sign up to DistroKid, and that'll get you placed in all digital streaming stores. All right. And then you just press OK, and then you could do it in where is that? You could use real-time processing, which means that once you press OK, it'll start to render the project, but you can actually listen to it while it's rendering. We ain't on that type of time. You already listened to this like 100 times before you said, all right, it's time to release this to the public. So then all you do is you make sure that's not, because it'll sit here for 52 minutes. You'd have to be here for 52 minutes listening. But you say, okay, and then in like 10, 15 minutes, maybe less, depending on your personal, your RAM and your computer, how long it'll actually take. It took me like probably like 15 minutes, maybe less. I walked away and I did 2. I did the MP3s and I did the WAV files. All right. So that's pretty much it, man. So do remember that Ski Masks N Bangas will be available. Not if you looking at this right now, because I'm planning on putting this right up, but at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Ski Masks N Bangas will be available. All right. It'll be on all your iTunes, all your Spotify's, your YouTube, Google Play, Tidal. Tidal, I've been looking for that link for Tidal and I can't find it. But that's pretty much it, man. So do remember that music is life. It is our DNA. Keep banging. Peace, love, light. Till next time. Till next video. I'm not sure when I'll be uploading another one. I'm trying to go live with y'all probably later on tonight. I'm gonna try to go live. Maybe listen to the album and see what it is. Again, RIP to Cameron. You will be missed. You be missed, bro.